Hi, I'm Aaron, and I'm a Norse pagan, and welcome to the hipster of Odin! So, as you might be thinking today, what am I doing outside here in the Manor Forest? And as you can see, there is an absolutely wondrous view, and I'm actually on top of a mound right now. It looks very, very similar to a burial mound, but it's not a burial mound. It's just a mound. It's more of a hill that's just looking on top of this kind of like pond area here, which most people would call a bog, and it probably is a bog. So in this video, what I'm thinking about doing is going back to my Landvatir site. And when I go back to this Landvatir site, the whole point and the whole premise of this video is to go back and see if the Tibetan prayer flag is still out there. And to me personally, I really hope it is, because the prayer flag that I actually used in that area of the Landvatir spirit area was actually made of cotton. So I really thought about it, because I thought you want to give back to nature, and there's a lot of prayer flags out there that are made of polyester. So I made sure that I got the cotton ones. And the prayer flags are not just made out of cotton, they're also actually from Tibet. They were actually made and printed out by monks in Tibet, and the prayers are on them. So it was a sacrifice. So it was a sacrifice to just place that in the forest, and I'm just hoping that it's not been tampered with in any way. So in this video, I want to let you guys know that what we're going to be doing is by putting a kuti ribbon or a wish ribbon. And what a wish ribbon actually is how to kind of get the spirits to grant your wishes. And it's one thing that they do in history, and one thing that you can also do it to protect nature too. So you may be thinking right now, where am I? And I'm currently right now right next to my Landvatir site. This here is my Landvatir site, and as you can see, the beautiful stream of the Landvatir spirit is actually here. You can see that the stream comes all the way down here, but also not just that, you can actually see the Tibetan flag that I actually put up here. The reason that I put a Tibetan flag here is to mark where the Landvatir spirit actually dwells. And for me, the Landvatir spirit, as much as they dwell in all of the land out over this way, and they dwell out there, for me, where I first found the Landvatir spirit was right next to this tree and right next to this kind of trunk here. And to me, I feel that the Landvatir spirit dwells within here. So for me, I place this as a marker to mark where my Landvatir spirit is. Is it made of cloth? Yes. To be honest, there was many different Tibetan flags that you can get. You can get like the polyester stuff, the polyester crap. But for me, I believe that what we should leave in nature should be biodegradable. So the Landvatir spirit doesn't want me to reach out, but these flags are actually made of cotton, and over time they will biodegrade and they will go off in the wind. What Tibetan flags are actually used for, so there are a piece of cloth, and printed on it would be a prayer or a mantra, and it has, so you have yellow for earth, green for water, red for fire, white is actually for wind, and blue is for father sky. So that represents all the elements within nature. But it also symbolizes how when they biodegrade in the air and the wind, and as they biodegrade, your prayers go up into the atmosphere and goes into the heavens. And for me, this was kind of really inspirational to me. So I placed this kind of cotton Tibetan flag up to mark where my Landvatir spirit is. And it also, with the wind and the flags flying in the wind, it reminds me that the Landvatir spirit is here and it is happy, or what kind of mood it's in. Depending on where the flag flies means something to me. So, what you're probably thinking right now is, what am I doing on the other side of this beautiful stream? Well, what I'm going to do now is get the Landvatir spirit's attention by using my shamanic rattle, I will be calling out to the spirits of the land by using my whistle of my actual lips as such. By using a whistle without any instrument, of course. So I just wanted to show you guys the rattle that I was using, because it's changed a little bit different from my last video. So this is what my rattle looks like now, and I've put a few more little knickknacks on it kind of thing. So this here is like a bronze kind of idol of Odin right there. This was a bronze image that was actually found as an archaeological site, and it's actually a remodel of it. So it's a pendant that I could have worn, but I've decided to place it on my rattle. Another thing that I decided to put was an obsidian arrowhead. It was one of the items when I was first getting into Norse paganism that I had to symbolize Odin, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago. So I decided to place that on the rattle, and therefore I have made my own rattle that has a lot of spirituality to me. Wishing trees and Clootie ribbons. So what is a Clootie ribbon and what is a wishing tree? So basically what it is that you basically tie a ribbon around a tree, place the intention that you have from your mind and your heart, and then place it on the ribbon of your choice and placing it on the tree of your choice. So personally, what I have right here is some ribbon, and this ribbon I actually purchased on Amazon. And basically this ribbon is biodegradable and made of cotton, just like the Tibetan flags I have over there right next to my Lamvatir spirit. And what I do is that I get the ribbon, I select the size that I want it to be, and then I get a variably big knife of my choice, and all I do is very simply cut the ribbon. This is the ribbon, and then what I do is that I tie the ribbon around my hand like this, and I legitly place the intention of my mind and the intention of my heart, and then that's how you say prayers. There are many different ways that you can do this. You can whisper to the ribbon, "Please, great ribbon, I'll place this on a tree, and I hope this video does well. So, all I really ask is, if you like this content, please like and subscribe, and comment, because I love reading your comments. So, I hope on this prayer ribbon and this Clootie ribbon that this video does well. But I also wish with all my heart that the people who watch this video find wisdom in it. Skull. And then I legitly place the intention of my mind and then place the intention of my heart. I grab the ribbon like this with the prayer, and I make a little loop like this, and I tie it around the tree like this. And the whole point is that it's meant to biodegrade. It's meant to fly your prayers up into the wind. Don't make it too tight, but also don't make it too loose. And tie it around a tree of your choice. So I've tied it around this tree here. It's right next to my Lanvateer site. And I've made many videos here. So I thought to myself, knowing that this tree has significance to me, I'm gonna tie it next to this one because it makes sense to me. And then ask permission from the tree if you can place this Kuti ribbon here. Great wise tree, please may I place this ribbon onto you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for just being here. Skull. And after thanking the tree, that's all you need to do. And if you want to do the next pagan approach, give an offering to the tree. Now, me personally, I don't really have much on hand to give. However, being the hipster that I am, I actually have a little bit of coffee here. So I think what I might do is pour some of the coffee over the tree and enjoy a coffee with the tree. Great tree, I give you this coffee as an offering. Skull. Currently, right now, me and the tree are drinking a vanilla latte. What do you think, mate? Yeah? Cool. So, I was thinking about why don't I give the Lanvateer spirit an offering? And you might be thinking, well, if you don't have anything on hand, what are you going to give? And that's the thing. I've always said that you don't have to make offerings so complicated. Sometimes it's all about doing what is on hand. So, great Lanvateer spirit of this land, I'd like to give you an offering of something that I personally enjoy. This here is vanilla latte. This is one of my favorite lattes out there, next to pumpkin spice latte. And I'd like to personally give this to you as an offering of thanks for your presence and for allowing me to film here today. Skull. There it goes. Right there. That's the thing. We seem to think that we need to give these big, massive offerings of like 12 beers to Thor and lots of food to Odin and stuff like this, but sometimes it's the small offerings that kind of get the attention of the gods. It's kind of like when someone leaves a celebrations box of chocolates out, and then we all gather in and we take that small little chocolate for ourselves. Sometimes I'm a bit greedy and I might take 5, but at the end of the day, my human greediness is not that bad. But at the end of the day, I personally feel like if you really want to kind of like give something back to nature, if you've come out here with a coffee, give a coffee. If you've come out here with a sandwich, get a sandwich. And sometimes it's just them very, very small things that make the biggest difference. And with the trees, just our breath. So, if you like the content here at the Hipster of Odin YouTube channel, feel free to like and subscribe to my content. And if you like this content so much, please feel free to comment. I love scrolling and reading through your comments, guys. The more comments that you write on my videos, the more I get to feel more connected to you guys. And I love seeing people's experiences. And also I love to read about what you guys are up to. And sometimes maybe I can answer your questions with some of the videos that I may create. I just want to thank each and every single one of you for just watching my video, because it all helps. And when I see the views go up, or when I see so many comments on my videos, and I see other people's experiences, and I might answer some of your questions that you have on how to be a Norse pagan, or how to give offerings, or how to give to the land spirits, it inspires me just as much as it inspires you. So thank you so much for watching this video. It has been a true honor to simply show my path to you. So, and until the hall, and until the time that we feast at the great halls of Valhalla, or even the great halls of Midgard, Skál.